Hi everyone, welcome to this week's training session. Welcome to the Thrive Lipoedema studio. We are going to start with around about a 5-minute warm-up, and then we're going to go into some interval training, Tabata training for full body workouts. So lay yourself onto your back for me and just start to get comfortable, have a wiggle side to side through the lower body and then settle down with the upper body. Start to take some deep breaths as you sway the knees side to side. As we warm up through the hips, bring yourself into a bridge position, planting the feet down and then lifting the hips up. Now do what feels good with the arms here. I'm just doing a little chest press and then just lifting up the glutes, pushing up through the heels. Start to squeeze the back of the legs, those hamstrings and glutes, and just move with the upper body however it feels good for you in this warm up. Remember to take your deep breaths in and out. And then once you have done your last one, roll over onto your side for our first round of clams. So stacking the knees and the hips, and then gently just lifting up from that top hip as we just work into the glutes. Muscle activation here for lipedema and also for injury prevention is so important. Once you've done about 10 to 12, move your body over to the other side and then just repeat this clam move on the other hip. Just start to engage the core muscles here. Let the belly button come back towards your spine. And then once you've done, again, 10 to 12 reps on this side, and then once you are done, bring yourselves onto your back. We're going to let the legs come up and then arms out to cactus. And just do a little pumping action through the knees, through the hips. Maybe circle the feet here to just get the circulation moving, just to work the lymphatic system. So you see here, I'm just bending from the hips, bending the knees, giving my feet a little wiggle. And then move into some spinal twists, just gently going side to side, breathing down into the rib cage. And then when you're even both sides, bringing the hands onto the knees for some hip circles. Just do a couple in each direction. And then just lifting those legs up, give the ankles a few circles before coming up to seated position. And then once you're seated, we're just going to have some mobilization through the upper body. So bring the arms out to side and then bring them down, out to front and then down. Just start to warm up these shoulders. It's got a lot of shoulder work in today's workout. Go for some circles. And then lipedema ladies, if you're doing this, you will know the arms tend to get heavy quite quick. So just do a few reps round and round before coming over onto all fours. And we just have a gentle little roll out through the spine for a few cat-cows here. Warming up through the wrists, warming up through the back. And you can see I've tucked my toes under and I'm just moving the body forward and back here. Breathe with this move, work through the hips. And then going on to some alternate shoulder taps, staying on the knees for this. And then one hand just goes over to the other side, tapping that shoulder. And again, do about 10 to 12 of these. And once you are done, bring yourselves back onto all fours. Take one foot back and go for a little calf stretch here. Nice and gentle through the ankle and Achilles. And change side. Tucking those toes under and then come all the way up to standing. Okay, so we're going to start with marching on the spot. Very quick transitions for today's workout. You will need some hand weights, as I just described in the description. So just pumping through, we've got 20 seconds marching on the spot. First round, we're warming up with some squats in a moment. Taking those legs wide, roll the shoulders, and away you go for your first round of bodyweight squats. if you're a beginner to training, don't forget I have a foundation series which coaches you through squats, lunges, and also some upper body work as well in the Thrive Beginning playlist. And the 20 seconds is nearly up, and we go straight back onto marching on the spot. So we have a quick 10-second breather. And then we go straight into our second round. We want meaningful marching here. Check in on your posture. Get those arms moving, pumping through the calf muscles, getting the body moving. And that there is about your 20 seconds. We go on to our second round of bodyweight squats. Check in with your posture and away you go. Try and be even through both legs here, and then check in where your feet need to be for your hip range. Chair sits is always an option for this, so you can just pop your bum onto a chair and then stand back up. There's your 20 seconds, a little shake out. And we're going into hill digs now. So just take 1 foot forward at a time. You can see I'm just waving the arms forward, getting that blood pumping, starting this nice warm up, get the body energized. So we're on round number 3 now. We're going into our third round of squats. Ready, and let's go. See how your hips are feeling now. I'm taking one hand down to the floor just as my hip space opens, getting deeper into my squat. Remember to take nice deep breaths as we move. And we've got our final marching on the spot warm up. So we're going to take it into some heel flicks this time, gently taking one heel back. This will just get the circulation going down the front of the thighs. And you can see I'm taking my elbows back here just to work with the back muscles. Good, keep that energy. We have got one more round of our bodyweight squats. And I'm just going to go for a little arm movement here in this last round. I'm just going to imagine I'm holding some weights and going for some bicep curls. Okay, ready? Let's go. Come down and bicep. Well done. Warm up is complete. Give those legs a shake. A little bit of MRD on the legs. Just let the hands come down. Sweep up. Open up through the hips here. Down to the knees, down to the ankles, and a gentle sweep up. Maybe into the belly if it feels good. That's it, shake up those wrists, let's get those arms moving. We are moving on to our upper body session now, so grab some hand weights. I'm starting with 1.5 kilograms. We're going to go into a shoulder press to a tricep extension. So you can start this if you are a beginner with no weights, just get the moves going, especially if you are a later stage of lipedema. Like I've already stated, the arms can feel heavy on their own without using weights. So it's all about getting that circulation. We are mixing up our shoulder press to tricep extension with punching with weights. Get ready, and away you go. Breathe into the torso and twist. And you can see as I'm punching, my knees having a slight bend, working the whole body here. We have the same method, 20 seconds on, 10-second breather, 4 times through. Let's go. Set yourselves up to shoulder press, tricep extension. Make sure both heels are down, the back is nice and straight, and the core is drawn back. Last couple of reps. Well done. Set yourself up for your punching. Nice and light through the joints. Let's go. And maybe a little heel lift here. If any of you have done body combat in the past, we get to work the whole body down the side, from those arms, down the belly, down the front of the leg. Keep breathing. Excellent work. Okay, I am warmed up, so I'm going to go up to a little bit heavier now. These weights are 3 to 3.5 kilograms, slightly heavier. Keep the control, same move, shoulder press to tricep extension. And now really focus on that move, working the muscles. We're not putting pressure through the joints. Because I've gone a bit heavier, you'll see I'm slightly slower in the move to work the muscles. Excellent work. Let's move on to our 20 seconds of punching. Away you go. Well done, everyone. Okay, we've got one more round to go. If the arms might be feeling heavy now, but just embrace this little rest on the lower body, because we will be going into some lower body work next. Let's go. Shoulder press, tricep extension. Keep the control. Remember to breathe. Inhale as we open. Exhale. Inhale, come down. Okay, one more round for our punching. Ready? Let's go. Pulling in through the waist here. Imagine you've got a corset on, so we're keeping everything nice and tight. This is a great abdominal workout as well as a upper body. Keep it going. These weights are getting a little bit heavy now. Excellent work, everyone. Drop those weights down. We are moving on to our third round of interval training. I'm opting now for some lighter weights. We are going to start with a squat into a bicep curl, moving on to some calf raises. Away we go. Not much rest in today's session. Option for the bicep curl. Just see how your body's feeling. And the same as our squats with warming up, even through both feet. Be careful with the joints. Let's move on to our calf raises. Quite quick transition again. I'm just holding the weights down, lifting my heels off the floor, and then place them down. Work with your posture here. Good, a couple more and we go into round number 2 with our squat and bicep curl. Excellent work. Set yourselves up for your squat. Roll those shoulders back, foot position, and away you go. I've added a sneaky little pulse in here. This is an option for you if you would like a pulse and your body feeling good. If not, stick to your single rep with the squat. Muscle under tension. Well done, everyone. Okay, we've got our second round of calf pumps here. Let's go. Really good one for balance. Good one for strengthening up these ankles and the knees. Make sure you connect to your breath. Shoulders back. Okay, again, I am upping my weights back to those 3 kilograms. And away you go. Squat or pulse with your arm move for the bicep. Keep it slow, controlled. Mind to muscle connection. Well done, everyone. Okay, moving on to these calf pumps. There's another little progression tip here. If you'd like to do single leg calf pumps, then you can join in with me or stick to your double. We're doing about 8 to 10 on each leg. Good work. Okay, final round for this superset. 20 seconds of our squat to bicep curls. Set yourselves up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, feel that strength building. Check in on that heart rate. Hopefully it shouldn't be too high with this strength training. Good work. Okay, I'm going to do another round of single leg. You can choose single or double. And remember, it's 8 to 12 reps to see how you get on with your calf raises on each leg. If you're doing double, just keep going for the 20 seconds. We're over halfway of our session today, so well done, everyone. Take a breather, grab a drink if you need to. And you can pause the video here if you need a bit longer to rest. We are moving on to our lunges. So taking one leg back, work on your balance, and then take the torso on a twist towards that front knee. I'm going to go through different variations here with our lunge today for this workout. I like to vary up the lunges to work through the fascia, the connective tissue, and also to help with the lymphatic flow with our exercise. We're now going to take one arm up as the leg goes back and then tap the toe to come in or raise up to a knee lift, the same side on repeat. Excellent work. And then we just change side. So working with the same arm, same leg goes back, we open up the torso, the foot can tap to the floor or come up for a high knee balance. Really work on the control here. Breathe in as we open, exhale to get that more like a little ab crunch here as we come up. Lipoedema and single leg work is so beneficial. Our connective tissue can vary from left to right side of our body. I have chosen to grab some weights here. You can choose to hold a weight or just do the very first exercise. So we take one leg back and we twist. I am very aware this is fast paced. Adding in a little arm move if you want to. Remember to breathe. Excellent work. Okay, same move. I've now got the weight as I come up, and the knee can come up, or just tap that toe next to the other foot. And again, we're doing approximately 8 each side with this lunge and shoulder press. You're doing so well. This is a non-stop circuit today. Back-to-back supersets. Sometimes when I train, I just like to get it done. Get the body moving. Have a good stretch, but also to work the muscles as well. We've only got another round of our lunge. Just have a little shake out of those arms. And the legs if you need to. Okay, we're moving on. We're going to lunge, twist, shoulder press. Changing leg each time, as you can see. How's that body feeling in the lunges? Maybe the front line of the body is a little bit more open now. We're on our 4th round. Good work. And then a little bonus add on here. We're going to do 10 pulses in our lunge. My torso is forward. I'm loading up the glute. Feeling the burn, not in the joints, but in those muscles. Good, change side, let's get it done. Last few reps here, stay with me. Well done, give those legs a shake, maybe some sweeping. Jiggle those Lipoedema legs back into your leggings. And then we are moving on to an upper body set now. So taking a breather before grabbing your weights of choice, I am going to opt for my lighter weights first. We're going for a bent over side raise into a front raise. So hinge from the hips, belly pulled back, arms are going to come out to side, and then the arms go up by the ears. Now keep your control through your spine, knees are slightly bent. We let the knuckles come forward and then out to side. We're supersetting this with arm circles. I find arm circles quite tough. So just do what you can, copy me, and be aware that I am feeling this just as much as you are doing this, especially with these Lipoedema arms. Do a few in each direction. Good, it's a long 20 seconds for these arm circles. But we're going to move straight in to those bent over side raises with the front raise. Excellent one for posture, excellent one for sculpting the shoulders and your upper back. Away you go. Knees are bent slightly. There's a hinge from the hips. Keep the neck in a really nice position with the spine here, and that control through the joints. Well done. We are moving straight into those arm circles again. Brace yourselves. Let's go. I've got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back here. Just try and keep that posture and minimize the neck wobbles, although it's tough. Good work, everyone. Right, okay, grab your hand weights again. We're going straight into the bent over lat raise, into the front raise. Set yourselves up. Let's go. I've gone upper weight and I'm doing a single front raise at a time. Good, a couple more reps here before we move on to those arm circles. Pick your weight of choice or no weights. Let's go. Rest as you need to with these, and as always, if you have got weights and you want to drop them, then you can do, and just keep those arm movements going. We've got our 4th round now. A little bit of sweeping for my arms here. Definitely felt the burn. We've got this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Side raise to front raise. By all means, go tiny bit slower than that first set we were doing. We're still working those muscles. We're still maintaining really good posture through the move. Okay, we've got one more round of these arm circles. Are you ready? Let's go. Psyching myself up with you on this one. Keep breathing, squeezing those glutes. Last few seconds. And you are done. Well done, everyone. Amazing work. Just circle out one shoulder at a time. And we are moving on to our cool down. So do what feels good for the body here. Maybe some little shakes out for the upper body, some torso twists. And then just take a moment, grab a drink. Before we move on, we're going to just do a gentle march on the spot. Get those arms moving, pump through with the legs, and just notice how the body's feeling after that little 25-minute session that you've just completed. Good, take those legs wide. And then from there, just go for a little squat into a calf raise. Nice and slow. Let that heart rate come down. Take a few deep breaths in and out here as we move. Good work. Last one here. Have a little shake out. We're going to take one leg back. And then that arm comes up. And then we have a little side bend. Just breathe. As you come back to center, we just change side here. Little side stretch. And then repeat on the other side. Be careful of the knees. Make sure they are forward to the big toe. Good, and then once you are done, just bring the arms forward, take them out to side and then take them to the side, and just repeat this move a couple of times. Have a different variation with the palms facing up and then palms facing down, just to open up through the front of the body and cool off these shoulders. Definitely felt that last set of exercises on the upper body. Okay, standing clams next. So just bring one foot up And then just open the hip and take it back to center. Work on your balance here. And again, about 8 to 10. Couple of hip circles. And then we take one leg back and just go for a little calf stretch in a standing position, leaning forward. And then we repeat on the other leg here. So standing clams, again, 8 to 10 times with a couple of hip circles. And then once you've done your hip circles, taking that leg back for your calf stretch and a hamstring stretch here. Well done for that session today. Hopefully you're feeling good and felt like you've worked your body in a comfortable way that was kind to the joints, building up some fitness. A few heel digs here just to stretch out through those quad muscles, the front of the thighs, work through the back here to loosen off those shoulders. Now we haven't done a lot of inner thigh work today, but we will just stretch out through the groin. So take the body weight over to one side, just have a little side stretch here for the lower body. And then shift your body weight over to the other side. Good work. We're going to go into 5 sweeping sumo squats. Arms come down, they come all the way up. Take a breath in. Exhale, inhale, open, exhale, down. Full body stretch here. And then, like always, have a shake out of your body. How's the body feeling? Have a little ankle shake, some bouncing up and down. And you probably know me in my workouts now. I like to incorporate a little bit of lymphatic work, some light bouncing through the feet, shaking up the body, get everything moving, do what feels good for you today. Like I say, well done for doing that, and I'll see you here soon in the Thrive Lipoedema studio for another workout. Bye.